As part of the Stalinist practice of valorizing officially approved state artists, 2 upscale apartment buildings were built on Bryusov Pereulok to house Moscow's stars of the stage. Number 7 behind me was built for Bolshoi performers, while number 17 up the block was for the artists of the Moscow Arts Theater. As a sign of the building's prestige, they were created by Alexei Shusov, who also designed Lenin's mausoleum and other major landmarks. Famous residents of number 7 have included esteemed Bolshoi ballerina Olga Lepeshinskaya. It may not look like much now, but this building on nearby Bolshoi-Gosnikovsky Pereulok was once Moscow's tallest skyscraper. In its heyday, it housed a cinema, a gypsy theater, and a hanging garden on the roof. Although it was eclipsed in the 30s by other taller buildings, today it still houses hotspots like modern Georgian cafe Hachapuri. In the Brezhnev era, Central Committee members were added to the list of prominent residents living around Bryusov Pereulok, when in 1964, a house was built here to house Central Committee members. Among the famous top brass who lived here were Defense Minister Dmitry Ustinov and future Gorbachev challenger Grigory Romanov. This spring, Bryusov Pereulok gave this brand new monument to famed cellist Mstislav Rostroprovich. It was installed this spring in honor of the cellist's 85th birthday at a ceremony attended by Vladimir Putin. It stands across the street from the Church of the Resurrection, which was built in 1629 and miraculously never closed during the Soviet era, becoming a favored place of worship for the Bolshoi and MHAT artists who lived on this street. In 1953, a building was created just up the street for prominent musicians and composers. Among the famous early residents were an aging Dmitry Shostakovich. Today, the building is best known for the swanky jazz club Soyuz Kompozitorov. Even if you don't have a ticket, the sounds of practicing musicians can often be heard outside the building. Number 12, the last building of Bryusov Pereulok, was a tragic example of what could happen when an artist fell from official favor. Number 12 held the residence of avant-garde director Joy Neumeyer, known for his influential theory of biomechanics and his influence on film director Sergei Eisenstein. After denouncing socialist realism in the 30s, Meyerhold's wife was stabbed to death in their apartment, and Meyerhold himself was killed in the Lubyanka a year later. You can learn more about Meyerhold's life in the museum operated in his small former apartment, opened in 1991 by his granddaughter Maria.